Okay, we have our figure here with a mustache. Okay. I'm getting to where I love carving outside when I can. Pretty soon it will be winter time, and this won't be able to be done. But natural light is such a wonderful thing for a camera, rather than trying to create your own light that you have. Even if you have to listen to the beautiful birds and stuff like that. That's just part of nature. Okay, now I want to bring this nose down just a little bit. Let's go ahead and and cut into our ears right in here. Just very slowly and very carefully. We want to come back with our ears so that they stand out from the front. Nothing. Okay, and let's do it again on this side. Looks like I found me a bird while I'm doing this. It's a little bit later on the afternoon now, and I found me a bird. I'll let my hand rest for a while. And we've got a bird challenging me. Okay, but that's okay. That's nature. All right, there we go. Now, let's go ahead and I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to just flip this. Now watch this. As I flip this a little bit, just give me a little bit of a chin down in here. Not much, but a little bit of one. Bringing that mustache down just a little bit. It's a little bit too thick. And let me just come up underneath here, just like that, with a little bit of a lower lip. Just a little bit of a lip in there. There we go. Okay. Just kind of getting on both sides here. There we go. All right. I'm going to bring this nose down just a little bit more up here. Okay. Looks like he didn't challenge me anymore. Let's come up here. There we go. There we are. Okay. Now on the eyes, I'm just going to make a little cut in here. Little V cut in there. Make it again. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. There we go. Just make a little, and then I can bring that nose down just a little bit. And then we're going to make a little V cut right there. And we're going to come over here and make a little V cut right in there. And that's where the eyes are going to be. on both sides. To show you that, just put the little, there we go. There you go, just like that. And I'll just loop that nose up a little bit. Just like that. I want to bring that nose down. It's sticking out just a little bit too far. There we go. Sometimes in these little figures you really have to kind of just look at, there we go. Alright, there we go. And let me bring this ear back just a little bit more. A little bit deeper. There we go, and then shape it a little bit. Okay, and bring this up here to match that. Alright. I don't like that. I'm just going to have the mustache. You look at things and sometimes they don't work out the way you want them, so you... Okay. Alright, let's go back to the body now. Let's go back to the body and get it taken care of. Alright, we've got our arms here. We've got our arms back here. We got them in full swing. Okay, I am so sorry for this bird. It is just, it's battling me somewhat here today, but that's okay. Alright, I'm sorry. I dropped my pencil. Okay, let's go ahead and cut our elbows in for our... I don't know why he chose this afternoon to come and sit right there, but I guess he's happy. Alright, and let's go ahead and take a little bit more off here, and let's go ahead and cut our hand in here. Alright, and let's come across here and come from the inside where our hand's going to be. And let's come back with this elbow here. There we go. And come up a little more in here. Now the arm is going to be kind of lanky, like I said. It's going to be, I want to cut a little bit more down in here, just get a little bit more out in here. There we go. There we are. Okay. We're sort of just like that. Okay. Now, what kind of clothes do we want to put on him? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's put a tie on him. Sorry. I'm trying to get this out in here. Let's just go ahead and put a Let's come across here with his pants. Right in here. We'll make it simple. I'm sorry, let me cut this a little bit more. This is just sticking out too much. Okay. And let's put a little tie on him, just as kind of a, let's take and come down here like this, and go to the other side, and come down here like this, and let's put a little tie on him, just like that, in other words. And you take your knife, and you come from each side. There we go. And you come from this side over here, and then run the tip of your knife up, and then on each side you just make a little V down here like this. You don't have a lot of room on these 3/4 inch pieces, so you just sort of fix them up. And we got him a little tie right here. Actually, I can take my V tool later and go up. There we go. Make him a little tie. It comes down. Okay. And I'm going to make a little crouch cut right in here where the alright, just like that, see? Cut that in there. There we go. That's better. Just didn't look right. And let's bring the pants. The pants are up here, so let's bring it back here. And come across like this. And like the shirt is in the pants here. There we go. Alright. Now like I said, you can't get, now I'm going to go ahead and make a few more little cuts, arm cuts in here. Little deeper cuts in here to make that arm look kind of like it's wrinkled up a little bit. Okay. You just have to kind of look at things and cut a little bit deeper in this area where the mustache is. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a few little creases in his pants. A few little wrinkles in his pants. I always do that. I like the wrinkle. This is flat plane, so I like a lot of cuts to show. Yeah, that bird wasn't there earlier. He wasn't, but he is now. I guess I could stop and run him off, but I'm not going to do that. It's his territory, not mine. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this hand, and it's too big. Let's bring it down a little bit, okay? Let's bring it down a little bit flatter, okay? Okay. Let me get my V tool. Because I'm going to be leaving it here. Oh, right here it is. I'm going to take my V tool with this little, now watch this. You just kind of run it up, there it goes. It's so much easier to get in there with your V tool sometimes. Sometimes the knife is really hard to get in there. You just run it up there with your V tool. So you've got just like right in here. There we go. That's how a lot of the cleaning up I do. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put his little thumb here, and then his fingers are all going to go in this area in here. We're going to this is where the V tool comes in handy. Of course, be careful because the grain in here is a little bit. There we go. Go over it several times. Don't try to take it all at one time a lot of times. Okay. And what I may do is put a little cigarette or something in his hand right there. In other words, that he's been smoking. And a lot of people say, do you smoke? No, I don't smoke, but people do smoke. Well, I had a young lady at my church tell me, why are they always smoking, you know? That's bad for them. I said, well, I know that's bad for them, but it gives a good character to them, so. Typical young people. Of course, I understand that. It's just a character. It's just the character of the piece. I like the rough extension of a lot of these characters, especially the hobos and the stuff like that I've done. And most of them do smoke. Okay, and let me take my V tool and come back here where the hair is and put a little extension into the hair. I need to sharpen this V tool. I haven't sharpened it in a while. I notice it's getting a little bit dull. So I need to take it on, put it on the wheel, put it on the sharpener. Always sharpen my knife, but sometimes I forget about my V tool sometimes. I use it so much. I don't use it as much, so I'm more concerned about the sharpness of my knife. Okay, well listen, I think we're gonna, he's done. Oh, what do I mean he's done? Let me put the hair in my beard. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay. Okay, look at that. Let me bring it down a little bit further. Look at that. Now, that's really cutting corners on a very small figure, because that's a 3-inch figure out of 3/4 inch basswood. But look, you can get a lot of character out of him. You really can. You can get a lot of character out of him, and you can get do a lot of things with him. In other words, I can put something in his hand. I can actually carve something that will fit in his hand and everything like that. So When you get this small, you are limited as far as, you know, but you're not limited as far necessarily as character. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to get him wet, come back and show you.